Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, welcome back with another brand new video and a brand new day. Yesterday, I actually was looking at the videos that I was watching, the video that I was making yesterday. I didn't realize I was catching a lot of things, but there were some things that I said that were on the spirit box, which is true. It's because I was repeating everything that was the spirit box was saying. There's a lot of things and a lot of communications in the spirit world. There could be a buttload of stuff like. But what I was saying is, when I was watching the video, I realized what I was doing. And if you guys hear any tapping noise, it's because of this. There's a little thing that taps. I wish I could get it off, but if it comes off, then the whole thing breaks apart. So, but if there's a lot of tapping noise, please do not mind. I'm actually going to be getting a newer, heavy duty tripod that's going to be coming in tomorrow, and it's a lot better. And the thing has a little turning thing, so I don't have to hold this and turn it on all these. I mean, I can use this thing for some things, but I've used it so much. I've used it for so many years. I probably would say about maybe 4 years, maybe something like that. Maybe, I don't know. But like I was saying, that when I was listening to the video, I was talking so quiet. I was talking very quiet. I didn't know I was. Anyways, that's the lawn people that come out here and cut grass. But anyways, I was talking very low, like this. Hi. And I could not hear at all. I could not hear what I was, because I think I was like right here, standing right here at the entrance of the rice field. I was sitting here recording with the spirit box on, and I was like, why did I not speak louder? Why did I not put any captions in there when there was something speaking through the spirit box? So, because I couldn't hear anything, that's why. So I was like, man, let's just do another video and see what we can catch into it. Maybe the next video will be much better. So here I am. I'm doing a brand new video. And I'm speaking a lot louder than when I was with the other video, because the other video, thankfully, has a lot of good likes on there. I love it. And I have updated my channel. Well, it's still Roman Outdoors, but I'm planning on changing it to a different name. Beware. I searched up Roman Outdoors on YouTube, and there's a lot of Roman Outdoors, and I was like, I don't want to be doing that with other Roman Outdoors that are on there, because then that's going to be a competition. I don't want to do that. So I might do it ghost related or something that's haunting related, since I do a lot of haunting videos, a lot of ghost videos and spiritual things. Well, also wildlife, but I don't do fishing, but I supposedly was going to be doing fishing, but I'm into more of doing these history, behind the scenes of history, and doing a lot of ghost spirit box sessions, because it's just my thing. It's my hobby to do, and I really enjoy it, and it's a very good thing for me to do. So here I am. I'm doing it. So I'm going to continue with this, and it's a very good thing to do. It's just something for me to do, instead of me just playing on my games inside the house, doing sitting on the computer doing nothing. Nothing. So here I am. I'm outside enjoying nature, which I do. I love nature. She's beautiful. Anyways, so I'm out here. I got my spirit box right here, ready to be used. I might go to a different location, not here in this area. I might go to a different location So what I'm gonna be going is I'm gonna be going up that direction. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, but when I was over here, this was real, dog. This was not no made up, thing. This was real footage. When I was going over here, let's see. Hopefully there's no people out here today, because I want to be out here, well, I respect the people, but hope there ain't nobody out here. So anyways, so I was recording like this, like I was doing this, right? I come to find out, I went right here, and then I moved, and I saw something right down that road. Right there in the middle of the road, right about up there somewhere. And I was like, man, what am I looking at? Because I turned sharp and there was something there. And I can describe you what things look like. But you don't gotta believe me or not. You don't have to believe me. It's just, some people don't believe in ghosts and some people do. Nothing wrong with that. I do. I believe in ghosts. I believe in some stuff, but there are some things that move around, you don't even notice it. So let's go over here and let's see what we can catch. I hope there's no one out here. That's just my thing. That's my theory. I just hope there isn't no one out here, because I might want to do a spirit box session out here. Where I'm going is a different location. It's gonna be right at the lake, the Crowfield Plantation. It's actually right here next to the rice field. Let's see. So there's a lot of spiritual things out here. Yes, I was right. I asked somebody about my words yesterday of talking about the rice field, about being in the 1800s, 1700s, about slaves being back here, and it's true. But I obviously knew that there was, slaves and stuff back in the days. But I was talking about the number, the year number, which was the 1700s and 1800s that, this was placed. And I was right about the acres of land that this plantation holds. This plantation holds about 2,500 acres of land. And all of this used to be rice fields. Used to be, because you can see there's a little mound right here, a little hill going over. I'm definitely gonna show you. I'm gonna show you a lot of things. And this is good exercise. Walking out a good day. It's not like very, 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 very hot. It's somewhat hot and not hot. Yeah, I would say it's probably like an 80s, 85, something like that, maybe. It feels like 85 mostly. But, it's gonna be in the 90s. I can guarantee. Oh, what are they putting up now? What are they putting up now? You see that thing right there? What are those? Huh? What are these? There's a lot of mats out here. I hope they ain't bombs. I don't know what they are. Oh, so they're gonna be, you can see the little lines that they're gonna be blocking off this whole place. Wow, because they don't want people out here. Hey, I don't blame them. As much as people do stupid stuff out here, yeah, see, they're blocking it off. They got it all trailed on there. Yeah, they're gonna be blocking off this whole place. Wow, that's cool. Cool. I don't mind that. Look at these bugs are bad out here. They're killing me right now. I mean, they're like mats. deer flies and stuff. I don't know if they're deer flies, but I don't know, but they are bad. They will eat you up. That's why I like to move. I want to keep moving instead of the wind can blow them away. Instead of the wind can blow them away. But anyways, back to the history. So back in not 1900s, back in the 1700s, 1800s, again, those used to be rice fields, obviously. But the thing I remember is that see, hold on. I don't want to show you people's houses because that's kind of creepy while you're recording. I don't want to disrespect people's privacy. Anyway, see right here. There's a lot of things back here. Thank you, Lord, for the cloud. It's kind of hot out here. I think it's like 85, 95, like I was been talking about. I think it's like 85 mostly. There's the forestry. That's the DNR. That's owned by DNR. This land here this all is still owned by Crowfield. It's on the Crowfield plantation property. Like I said, it's owned by 2,500 acres of land. DNR controls this field right here, or this land here, but it's still on Crowfield. This here on this land that I'm walking on is owned by Crowfield again, but is controlled by, I think, the sewer and water company, I think. I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys about the plantation thing I was going to mention about yesterday. I was talking about a plantation that you guys could probably go to if you guys love history. Like you're very good at history or something, you know. I was going to mention about this. There was this place that you could probably go to, but I'm gonna try to get it in there. I'm gonna put the link in the bottom sorry. I'm gonna put the link in the description box below for the thing, and these here are railroad blocks, railroad side things, or whatever they call them. They're for railroads and stuff. That there is a burn bale. It's been years ago since it's been there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out the spirit box, see if we can catch anything else. This is day 3 of me being out here, and I'm going to do only day 3 because I want to do like 3 days of the same location. That's the way I'm going to be. Or maybe 2 days. Yesterday was the 2nd day, but today is the 3rd day being in the Crowfield plantation. And the back of the fields, right next to the wildlife. Right here. So let's turn this thing on. Please let me know if you guys hear anything. Please. And yes, I'm gonna be walking across this whole entire road, listening to this. I'm gonna go ahead and set this up, this camera up. There we go. This is a lot better. And right here behind me is the rice field plantation, or Crowfield plantation, but it's the rice field. I'm just checking to see what I can see, because I like to check to make sure things are perfect. But I can't be perfect, as you know, not things are gonna be very perfect in life. I'm gonna turn this up so you guys can hear. Alright, is anybody out here that wants to speak to me? Was there any slaves back here in the 1700s, 1800s in this rice field and Crowfield? What did you say here? Yo! Look at this! Yo! Look! Look! Look at that! Yo, look at that! What is that? That bird right there. What is that? Is that like a hawk? Is that a crow? No, not a crow. Excuse me for not knowing, guys. Oh, jeez, I'm funny sometimes. I'm funny sometimes when I don't know my birds. All right. Dang, that was cool. Again, is there anything out here that I need to know of? What is your name? Did you just say Joe? Is your name Joe? There's a lot of things going on. I'm sweating by now. Does anybody want to talk to me before I leave? I am leaving. If you want me to leave, I will leave peacefully. It was a good talk. May you rest in peace. Have a good time. We will talk soon. Goodbye. All right, well, I will, if there was anything in there, I will put them on captions like I do with the red spooky-ish caption. So if I catch anything on the video, I'll put it up there for you guys. And because I couldn't tell anything that was on there, so if I hear anything on the video while I edit, I'll put it on so you guys can understand more about it. But other than that, this is the final ghost investigation. There are some ghosts back here. Yes, there are. I actually have somebody that's actually in this neighborhood that I am in. They've actually talked about some ghosts and some things back here that they were here for a long time. And yes, it's serious, and I'm being serious. This is not anything fake at all. And anything on this channel is not fake at all as well. But I have actually spoken to someone that's actually in this neighborhood. I'm not going to say who and where they are. I'm not going to disclose that information. But they have said the many years that they've been living here, they have said that there were some slaves and Indians and soldiers back here back in those days. Because this was part of the Crowfield plantation, and that I believe Francis Marion was actually on this land as well, because he was up at his land up north of South Carolina, and it was called Francis Marion Forest. That's where he was. And I believe, if I get this right, but this is where where he was living. But main time he was living right down here where I am standing, not this location, but in that neighborhood. He lived in that neighborhood right there, right behind you and right in front of me. The house up in Francis Marion Forest, that's where he was at the National Park. Well, National Forest, not National Park, but National Forest. You can go up there and actually look at things. There are going to be some remains of bricks and some other things like that. You know, there's some things out there. If you want to go and look for yourself, you can. But I would recommend you to wear some boots, please. It's for your safety, and I think it's more for your safety to wear boots and make sure you're safe and sound before you go out in those woods, because there are snakes out there, such as rattlesnakes, copperhead, coppermouth, whatever they are, and those are very poisonous snakes. Please do, if you are going to go out there, please be careful and please wear boots that are very proof, that have proof on them, not proof, that are snake proof and stuff like that, where if the snake bites it, it will not be able to get through the fabric or the material of your boots. Please wear hunting boots or whatever, something that the snake cannot bite through and get to your skin, because that is just for your safety. And I'm not out here, I'm not out in the woods because I'm wearing tennis shoes, and like I said yesterday, I was going to walk to a path in the woods here to go and check on things, but I said no because I'm wearing boots, or not wearing boots, I'm wearing sneakers, and there's no way of going in there because there's a lot of snakes out there, and some pretty bad things out there that could possibly attack with poison, you know. There are poison ivy out there as well, so I'm not going out there with my shorts on either. So maybe one day, when it cools down a lot more, or when the mosquitoes die down, and maybe that's probably going to be this year, probably before the end of this year, when it cools down, maybe in the 60s and 50s, I will go back here and explore with some boots on. Even though, because there could be still snakes out there even at that time. So I will go out here and do a spirit box session, and it'll be inside the rice field of Crowfield Plantation. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful land. But yes, if you guys have heard anything on that spirit box, again, please let me know. I'm begging you, please. Even though if you're watching, that's fine. You don't have to respond to tell me, because I will just find it for myself. But again, please let me know if you've seen anything as well, because I saw a lot of things out here before. I have seen a lot of things, such as ghosts. And if you don't have to, again, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to. But I saw some things out here that were there and not there. Like yesterday, I saw something down that road. It wasn't there. Anyways, so this is the third day of history behind the scenes of the rice field, Crowfield Plantation rice field that was back in the 1700s, 1800s era. And this is what the rice field looks today. I will send you a picture on that screen right now to show you what the rice field looked like back in the days in the 1700s and the 1800s. I will send you that picture right here, right now. And that right there was the rice fields in the back in the days, right here on this very land, Crowfield Plantation. That was, if you want to pause the video, take a screenshot, look at it more, you are more than welcome to do it and do so. And that was, it's very interesting, huh? It's very interesting, very nice seeing that and compared to this. This here of trees growing, grass growing, and vines growing. This shows you how many years it's been ever since they have stepped on this land. This is, I'm being serious, and everything I'm saying is serious. Not doing it to joke around. All of this land, it's just like, wow, where did the time go? Where did the field go? It's sitting right here still. There are some mounds and like little hills those are parts of the rice field. Right here that I'm standing on is part of the rice field. If you would look closely, actually, I'm going to show you. Hopefully my video was good. Give me 1 second, I'm trying to take down my... Alright, so right here, right in this area, if you can see a little slope, there's a little slope that goes down. Alright? Right here, you see this little slope that goes down and goes in? Right here was part of a rice field. This whole land right here, all of this long that, all the way down, was part of the rice field. I'm standing on it right now. Ain't that crazy? I mean, I think that's very cool, very amazing to stand on something that was years back. I mean, that's pretty cool. If you guys don't think that's cool, but that, to me, that's cool. Because that's history. That is history. Because this here was part of the rice field. This right here, this land was part of the rice field. And I think that's pretty amazing. This shows what a rice field that it was back in the days. I mean, this was amazing. I mean, this is cool. This is what I like. Well, this was a very short video. Shorter than the 36-minute video that I had yesterday, or 35-minute video. 35-minute video that I had yesterday, doing nothing pretty much. But today was something, because I talked about history and I was a lot louder than the other one. So hopefully this video is really good for you guys. Hopefully it's good. This is the last video for the Crowfield Plantation. If I can find another location to go to, and that is history, I will head to that location and do a little history video. But then if I can ask, maybe if it allows me to get some spirit box sessions, if it allows me to do that, I will more than likely do a spirit box session and see what we can get into. But I'm not going to go to some random place without permission to do a spirit box session. But I'd rather have respect for the place as well. I'd rather have respect for the people that are there working, or you know, whatever. But if it's like a place like this, and you know, you don't have to do whatever, park somewhere, and you do whatever, then okay, I'll do a spirit box session. That's fine. But if it's like a building-ish type thing, if it's like a building house from back in the days, I'm not gonna do a spirit box session, because then that's just not my type. But I'd rather have permission before I do so, right? That's what we're supposed to do. Ask permission before you do so. That's the rules. But yeah, I mean, because I'd rather be respectful instead of just going in there and busting through there and doing a spirit box session and, hey man, you're not supposed to be doing that here. You know, you're not allowed to do that. Like, oh, okay, sorry, bye. You know, I don't want to do that. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. This was a very short video. It was a 27 minute video. But, again, I hope that picture was very cool to see. Because this was a rice field. Again, this was very cool to be standing on. And I hope that picture was very amazing to you. Because then, you know, it's very nice to see something that was many years ago until now. Here in 2025. 18 to 1900, 1700s to 1800s until 2025. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys really enjoyed this video and want to see some more spirit box sessions or any history lessons or anything that has to do with wildlife or anything back in the days, please subscribe to the channel if you are new as well. My name is Roman Outdoors, and I do some ghost sessions and some wildlife history backgrounds and talkings. And if you're new, that's what I do. But if you're also new again, I'm gonna say it again. Yeah, anyways, if you guys are new, please make sure you subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also, don't forget to like this video if you want to, so that I can know that we should do some more, because this is really amazing. This is something that I love to do, and this is something that's very entertaining to people. people that love to see ghosts. This is very entertaining, and I think it's very entertaining too. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, also don't forget to hit that notification bell right up the top so you don't miss a video or miss a live stream if I go live. Yeah, see you guys soon in the next one. Peace and goodbye.